Time now to check out the tail of the tape.
The reach advantage by Patricky Pitbull is slight, but he needs to use it. Michael Chandler very fast on the inside.
Fourth time John McCarthy has reffed Michael Chandler. Fourth time he has reffed Patricky Pitbull. But none of them close to having this kind of magnitude. And that is what it's all about.
All right, you ready? You ready? Get up!
I always tell people, when you think of Michael Chandler, you want to see him at his best, you want to see him at his worst. Look at the Caveman Rickles, their second fight. Started out fast and then faded in the second round.
It was interesting to me to listen to Michael Chandler talk about Patricky Pitbull as someone who starts fast and then fades, because that was the Patricky Pitbull he fought 5 years ago. It's turned around the last year.
Yeah, much more patient fighter. He looks for his spots, doesn't throw a lot in the first round.
To the point that slow start cost him that fight with Derek Anderson, that split decision loss in December.
Very true. What I said about the Caveman rematches, he started walking into punches, he had his hands down. Now, he caught Caveman, was able to finish him before Caveman could really capitalize, but, you know, dynamic and explosive in the first round, and then he starts fighting, well, he said fights with his face. He neglects his defense. He says, I've repaired that. That's not a part of my game anymore. Let's see if he's right.
There's the level change, and Patricky Pitbull, that's a big moment for him, the takedown defense. He was proud of it 5 years ago. In the first fight, he stuffed several takedown attempts from Michael Chandler.
And that was well set up. Nice off the jab. Wasn't from outside. It was a close takedown. He didn't get it.
Low blows were a big part of that first fight.
Lost a point.
It didn't matter in the big picture of the decision, because he ended up winning 29-27, winning the 3 rounds. But Patricky Pitbull will tell you, when you watch the fight, the tape sort of lives up to this. They came at times, Patricky was building up momentum.
Exactly. And depending on the referee, someone would just disqualified you for that many. Michael got the benefit of the doubt there.
Left jab got through for Michael Chandler. You can see he's playing chess right now, just trying to set up the takedown.
Chandler is faster, Patricky Pitbull more powerful, more naturally heavy-handed. That's the difference in their striking styles.
And a huge right by Michael Chandler, and it's over. Michael Chandler came in, wanted to take the fight to the ground. Instead, he puts Patricky Pitbull to the ground, and we have a new lightweight world champion.
Let me amend that. Speed and power. Beautiful shot right on the chin. That was a technique knockout. Man, now it's Patrício and Michael Chandler going at it. Let's go! Guys were patient. That's what I loved about this round. Look at this right hand. That's fast in slow motion.
Watch it in real time. That is one of the biggest shots we have seen this year.
That right hand, where he landed it, would have knocked out a welterweight, a middleweight. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it.
And a rhinoceros.
Nailed him. Great, great job on the stoppage by Big John. Look at it here, little feint on the jab. Caught him overreacting just slightly. And he lands out. His mind is somewhere else other than this cage, and we have a new champion.
Michael Chandler's vision quest has come true. Michael C. Williams will make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the end comes suddenly. 2 minutes, 14 seconds into round number 1 by knockout. He is the new and now 2-time Bellator lightweight world champion, Iron Michael Chandler.
Champion versus
versus champion super fight. Lightweight champ Michael Chandler defending the title against featherweight champion Patricio Pitbull.
We got the records up there because these are two of the greatest fighters in Bellator history. Look at the height difference and look at the reach difference. Patricio needs to get inside of that range on Michael Chandler.
Let's get this party of pain started with the one and only Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bellator MMA tonight from Allstate Arena. The time has come for the second main event of the evening. Five-minute rounds for the Bellator Lightweight World Championship. Sanctioned tonight by the Illinois State Athletic Commission at Kingside. Acting Director Nancy Ill, Executive Manager Joel Campuzano. And now, live on DAZN, we introduce the blue corner first. At 5'5", weighing in 154.7 pounds in his pursuit to hold a second world title, the reigning Bellator Featherweight World Champion enters with 28 professional victories, 4 defeats. Hailing from and fighting out of Natal, Rio Grande do Norte, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Patricio Pitbull. And across the cage his adversary. Tonight fights out of the red corner at 5'8", weighing in 154.8 pounds. The 3-time lightweight world champion tonight makes the first defense after regaining the title as a professional. He stands with 19 victories, 4 defeats, fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida by way of Nashville, Tennessee. Ladies and gentlemen, the defending Bellator lightweight world champion, Michael Chandler. Rings the referee in charge of the action, Michael Madrigal.
Michael. All right, gentlemen, I need you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Fight hard, don't fight clean. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. All right, back up, let's get going.
Nice to see the touch of gloves. Momentary respite from the hostilities that are about to ensue. There it is, the Bellator Lightweight Championship. It will be up for grabs.
Patricio, you ready?
Patricio
Michael, you ready?
Pitbull's
Let's go.
featherweight title not on the line, and immediately Patricio Pitbull takes the center of the cage. He's in the blue gloves. Michael Chandler in the red gloves.
It'll be very interesting to see which guy starts to get emotional here, or both keep themselves composed during the start of this fight.
Chandler talked about the fact that we promoted as bad blood, hyping the fight up. He says bad blood in between blood. He says there will be blood, and it will be at the expense of Patricio Pitbull tonight. But it's all business for Michael Chandler.
Well, when you look at this as a whole, what does Michael Chandler have to win? His title is the one that's on the line. It's not Patricio's. Patricio is the guy, he's the lighter fighter. Michael Chandler is supposed to win this fight, but that is just easy to say and a lot harder to do.
You've watched MMA, right?
A couple times.
Chandler gets back by Patricio Pitbull. You're talking about a minute ago. The referee is intervened, and Patricio Pitbull has done it. Makes Bellator history lightning quick. And yet, Michael Chandler wondering again what just happened, John.
We're going to have to see that again, but Michael Chandler definitely got clipped with a shot. He got hurt, he went down, and Pitbull went after him, and that's what a champion does.
Caught behind the ear, but Chandler looks like he's still ready to go, and again, a split-second timing, John.
You don't know that happened. Take a look at this shot. Watch the shot. It goes right behind his ear. Boom. That happened to Cain Velasquez against Junior Dos Santos. Look at him go down. He sees the shot.
Misses.
He starts to duck. Look at what he does. Nothing. All of a sudden he wakes back up. If you could look and say, was he out?
Was he out? Exactly.
It's hard to tell. But that shot definitely disrupts him, puts him down, and he is hurt. He misses with that follow-up shot, but he's right here. There's
He's not defending.
No response until the referee comes in and you see him come up, because Michael doesn't move until that referee comes in, and they come in, and his movement is at the same time.
Wow.
It's such a hard call for the referee when you have a guy who is getting hit by a guy like Pitbull and he's not responding in any fashion.
Michael Chandler showing off his face, saying that he is okay, but again, referee has that split second to determine his next action, deciding to stop the fight, and Patricio Pitbull becomes a simultaneous two-division champion, joining Ryan Bader. Let's make it official with Michael C. Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, referee Rob Madrigal steps in, waves off the contest due to strikes officially. 1 minute, 1 second into round number 1. The winner by knockout, the new Bellator lightweight champion, and now weighing to weight class, Bellator world champion, Patricio Pitbull.
Patricio Pitbull wins the lightweight championship, and he is standing by with John McCarthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the new champ in Patricio Pitbull. You came in here and did exactly what you said you would do. You hit him with a beautiful shot that hit him behind the ear, that hurt him. How you feeling?
Como está sentindo? Todo mundo viu que ele dormiu, então não tem por que vocês estarem me vaiando. Vocês deviam estar me aplaudindo, eu fiz meu trabalho.
Everybody saw him go to sleep. I did what I had to do. I came in and did my job.
In that position, you were attacking him. He was face down. He was not responding. And when the referee came in, he had a response of getting up. Do you believe he was out?
Você acha que ele foi nocauteado? Ele estava no chão, nem respondendo. E o último gol, ele acordou. Você acha que ele estava nocauteado?
Yes, he was sleeping, so I did my job. I'm sorry. But I don't give a f. I am the champ now. You.
Here's my question. You had said before that you were going to take that lightweight title and just put it right down. Are you thinking about keeping it now?
I really don't know. I am gonna talk with my manager and we will see that. But it was for my family. Let me talk in Portuguese now. Galera do Brasil, isso foi pra vocês. Painho, maninha. Eu amo vocês. Tereza, Davi, minha família inteira. Tá aqui, ó. Nós vingamos. Ele falou muito. Falou do meu irmão. Falou da minha família. Disse que podia bater em todo mundo. E hoje eu vim aqui ver meu trabalho. Let's go!
I want to tell you congratulations on coming in here and being only the second fighter in Bellator to win 2 belts simultaneously. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Patricio Pitbull. Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with Michael Chandler. Mike, let's talk about the shot that put you down and what you remember as far as the sequence.
Yeah, no, it was overhand right. I saw it, I remember it. Obviously, I went to the ground. I had my wits about me. You know, this is the sport that we chose, though, man. I've had fights like this where I've won and people thought it was fast. Now I've had a fight where a lot of people are going to think this is an early stoppage. But then again, Patricio Pitbull put me down, and I'm not going to dispute that. We can look at the drawing boards. We can look back at the tape. Either way, we're moving forward.
I appreciate the honesty and the way you're looking at it. Let me ask you a question. Do you remember being face down and not responding, or is that part that wasn't there and then all of a sudden you remember coming back to life?
No, I remember being face down with my hands just trying to stop the punches. You know, as you can see, he landed two as I blocked. I mean, in wrestling, obviously in wrestling, we're always keeping our hands up, staying in a ball, keep the hands up, block the punches, get ready, stay in a ball. I wasn't really taking much damage down there. As I was getting up, the ref was, you know, stopping the fight, so.
Well, I want to tell you, I thought you were a man in taking this fight. It was not a lot for you to win in it. Congratulations on being the performer that you have been in Bellator. I know you're going to be back. Thank you for the interview. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Chandler.
And you heard Michael Chandler say at the end there, let's run it back. We thought the time for talking was over after the war of words, but This outcome is sure to be debated, but let's not take away from the fact that Patrício Pitbull joins Ryan Bader as the first simultaneous two-division champion, and it is all about family for both Patrício Pitbull and Michael Chandler. But Patrício Pitbull wanted to exact revenge for what happened with brother Patricky. And now...